Hey everybody, this is Mark back with Sourwood Branch Bee Farm. I want to do a little update here on the hive that we trapped the varroa out of. You can see right here is our queen. She's doing well. She's laying a little brood right here. This is our outside frame. I'm going to have to move this. Excuse a second. I'm going to put that back in. There's some little honey out there also. This is the next frame that this frame is hatching out. As you can see here, she's laying back. And today is November the 9th, maybe the 10th. Anyway, one of those 2 days. But I want to show you this frame here on a propolis. Look at that brood since we cleaned up this hive. So right now, this frame is laid pretty full, and she's kind of gotten to the outside over here, and she's laying on these 3 frames right now. So what I'll probably do is put these frames are kind of empty, and I'll put slide this over a little bit and put an empty out there on that outside. But this is the second box, and they've been concentrating their honey stores above that brood in the bottom box, and I've had a queen excluder on them. So we're taking that queen excluder off today and let them come up into the 2 boxes. I'm going to go into the split over there where we trapped the varroa. That queen actually turned out she was a drone layer, so she wasn't any good. I pinched her, and then I had another queen that we had made it in a little 2-frame box, so I put her in there. So we'll go in and see what they're doing. But this colony is looking pretty good. It's not full box here, but if I took the honey that's in here and the brood in here and put the brood in the middle, honey to the outside, we have a full box. But I'm going to leave them in a double because I also have this medium on them, and they have a lot of stores in there. So I'm going to leave it like it is, put it back together that way, and just want to give you a quick update, let you see what's happening. So there we go, and we'll go and look in the varroa trap. Okay, here you can see our replacement queen in the trap out box, and she's been laying. This is a double 5-frame, so here's some brood that's been hatching out. She's got a little bit of brood on a couple frames in that top box, because that's where she was laying when I moved her over here. You can see quite a few drones in here, and that's from that brood that the other queen was laying that wasn't any good. So, this is just a extra if it makes it. Kind of an experiment. Lots of drones. Pollen in here. Some honey. So like I said earlier, this is about November the 10th. And they're clucking along. I've got some other boxes here like this. This is a double 4-frame. And I've been open feeding these bees in that container right over there. Put about 5 gallons in there at a time with some pine straw. Works really good. These bees here are close. And majority of these hives have packed themselves full of that sugar syrup to where, like this hive, doesn't even have anywhere for the queen left to lay. But there may be some carniolan. I know this box right here is carniolan, and they filled up 4 frames in there. Nowhere to lay. But this box, I put 2 frames of open comb in there to see, because otherwise there's still 6 full frames of kept food in there. These boxes down here are packed slam full. So one of my downfalls is not feeding enough. So I amped it up and might have had too much. I know I had another hive, a 10 frame, might have been 8 frames in there with a feeder. But that colony had filled up. It's a strong colony. It had filled up, and maybe 1 frame in there that queen was laying on. That was a couple weeks ago. And I've been feeding them some since. I think I'm gonna have to stop feeding, which is getting cold. This is maybe one of our last couple days of warm weather, and then it's going to get cooler. This 10 frame here on the bottom, it's packed full of bees, and they are putting drawing comb up between the top because it has a 3/4 inch shim on it. So they've put comb up there and filled that up with that sugar syrup. Everything's packed good. So I was hoping everything makes it through. I always have losses. I didn't see the queen in here, and at first I thought maybe they had lost the queen. It's a lot of bees in there. And that box over there, so then I went in it, and it was packed full of honey, but I know there's a carniolan in there. And, you know, when food sources quit coming in, they shut down. So it may be that they just shut down laying, that time of the year. And they'll blow back up quick when the weather warms back up in spring. Have to watch them close because if you don't catch them, they'll swarm on you. All right, that's just an update on what the bees look like that we trapped the varroa out of. So hope this helps. And again, this is Mark, Sourwood Branch Bee Farm. We'll see you on the next one.